Hello. You probably don't understand a word I'm saying.
Of course I understand you.
Huh?
Dad? Dad? Grandpa? I'm a grandpa.
Strange World, the newest IP out of Disney Animation Studios, and I'd forgive you if you didn't know anything about it because Disney decided to give it the absolutely bare minimum promotion. I mean, seriously, even when I went out to see it in the theater, the film only had 2 previews. 2! What the hell is that about? It's like Disney just wanted to get this film out there and forget it completely, which is odd given the film is wonderfully animated and completely original. Well, kind of. I'll get into that shortly, along with its controversies and why I think this ultimately got panned by Disney. Surprise, you're getting a review and a commentary all in one. Well, aren't reviews commentaries? I don't know. I'm just follow me on this because this is a lot to go into. What the hell is this film even about, if you didn't know at all? Strange World follows the Clade family, who are a family of explorers living in a remote town surrounded by mountains. When the source of power for the town, an electric plant called Pando, starts to die out, the Clades head out to try and save it, discovering a secret underground world of strange creatures, and even immediately run into the long-lost Jaeger Clade, turning it into a proper family adventure. And yeah, I am very disappointed in it. Despite some very amazing imagery and absolutely fantastic animation, the story is painfully mediocre, riddled with incredibly dull tropes, and just sadly so very predictable. And it races along at a breakneck pace only to slow down to fit in the emotional conversations that these tropes require it to have. It's a lot of, no dad, I want to be my own thing, and dads just don't get you, yada yada, those tropes. You know exactly what I'm talking about. They're fine, but like they could have at least changed the formula up a little bit, please. The characters are fine at least, the designs look good, the voice acting is fine, apart from, oddly enough, Jake Gyllenhaal as Searcher and Lucy Liu as Callisto. I don't know what the hell happened there, they just sound weird for some reason. I don't think they match very well. The clear standout though is Gabrielle Union as Meridian. She's great and gets the few decent jokes in the film, but the characters are just a side piece. The focus here is the titular Strange World itself. It's strange. But after 5 minutes in the world, I called out the twist. It looks good, but it leans way too heavily into giving away what it is and what's going on way too early. I thought it'd be that from the trailers I saw, and I was hoping it'd be different, but nope. I'm not gonna spoil it for those that maybe can't put it together, and will probably watch it on Disney Plus in a month, but it's probably exactly what you think it is. At least it's creative and the creatures are cool to look at. I love the weird antelope things, while the Reapers lean way too heavily into tentacle porn. I've seen enough hentai to know where that's going. The big draw here, though, is the world and the new IP that comes with it, and the movie is good with exploration and introduction to said world, even if it ends up absolutely riddled with plot holes that make no sense once you start to do the bare minimum of critical thought. Like, for example, where did these humans come from? There's just one city surrounded by mountains that no one's ever left, so where did they arrive or do? Or the Pando. Apparently they work like their real-life namesake, giant aspen superorganism, where the roots are all interconnected, but then how are they planted? How are they farmed? Maybe it works the same, but I don't know enough about the real thousands of years old heaviest living creature in the world to respond properly. So it leaves me a little frustrated. And the issues don't stop there either. The pacing is so quick. I thought maybe it was fast just to introduce the world and the characters and then slow down once we got into the actual strange world, but nope, it's just constantly zipping from location to location and from character to character. The only time it slows down is during the emotional talks, which is good, but dear lord, just calm down and let me enjoy the world design. There's so much gorgeous detail and the story just wants to skip around. There's one scene halfway through where they encounter an obstacle that nobody could figure out. A character does a thing and then they're done passing the obstacle in a few seconds and the film moves on. So why is that there then? And I haven't even gotten into the controversies. It's just, I don't know where the direction was here. It's a good base story and effort clearly went into it. So what happened? It did make the news for the wrong reason, sadly. If you've seen any ads about the film, you probably know that this is another of the Disney films with a quote-unquote first openly gay character. Yeah, I know. He's not the first openly gay or LGBT character in a Disney film. He is the first main character that is LGBTQ. An important distinction, but still not a really cool thing to lean on. You don't need to advertise that. You just need to have it. And the representation's good. It's a big part of that character and is brought up multiple times through the movie, but it's never treated like an oddity or something that should be the focus. It's just a 16-year-old kid who has a crush on another 16-year-old kid. That's fine. It's not a big deal, but then here you go with it now being banned in 20 countries because of the main character's sexuality that they can't cut out. And then you get all the keyboard warriors going anti-woke Disney. It's stupid. It's a dumb controversy that really doesn't need to exist. Disney doesn't really do well with outwardly gay characters anyway, preferring to keep them gay-coded so they can more safely pass through the radar like Scar or Ursula. Pixar had to beg to have gay characters and only nowadays is starting to have leniency to be able to use them more often. And this is actually good representation. I just wish the film was a bit better to have this be more of a purpose. I think this IP can do really, really well, maybe not as a movie, but as its own TV series. Maybe then it could slow down, focus on the journey itself, and take its time setting up the world and characters more naturally than being stuck with overused tropes and cliches. Like the Owl House, maybe. I hope we get something like that out of this, but who knows. As it is, it's fine. It's extremely mid, and I'm incredibly disappointed about it, but it's still animated beautifully and needs more people to see it if we want more of the world and more original IPs in general. This just didn't go very well because Disney didn't have a lot of confidence in it very clearly, and it already had 2 films that are similar to this in the past year that it's just not gonna, they're just straight up treating this film badly. They're putting it in between Black Panther and Avatar and expecting it to do okay, and that's not gonna happen, especially when it goes immediately to Disney Plus in a month, and then you'll have everyone talking about it then, maybe more so. I don't know. It's kind of stupid. I don't think anyone would really go and see it in theaters besides me because I like supporting these things, but still, I don't know. I still say go see it if you want to. It's all right. It's not great. I'm honestly a bit frustrated with it, but it's fine. It's serviceable. Ultimately, Strange World gets 6 out of 10 from me. Hey guys, I hate what happened to this film. I feel like maybe Disney snuck in a little bit, and once they figured out that there was an outwardly gay character at the front, they just immediately wrote it off, because I feel like there's a lot of plot points here that just go by so fast and have no information put into it before it just zips off to another character or something. It's a lot of paint by numbers plot points. Great idea for a world, and the design is fantastic, but it just gives away way too much and leans way too big into predictability, and it's I wanted to like this so much more because it deserves it. This is a new IP in a new world with new stories and new characters that aren't based on anything that I can tell, besides Pando being the same namesake as the actual giant aspen, which, yeah, believe it or not, it's the world's heaviest creature organism, and it's a tree because they have a shared root system. It's weird. It's cool that that's been brought into a film like this, and might encourage people to go look that up, but still everything else is just it's ridiculous. I definitely think this film needed a rewrite or two, maybe if it was a little longer so we could take its sweet time going through these different biomes and seeing the world as it is, because you just raced through it so fast. I feel so bad. You needed to see so much more of this place and you just don't. Oh man, that needs a fix. Anyway, what did you guys think? Do you think Disney is putting this down just because of the gay character? Because it's banned in 20 countries that really need to get with the times? And because keyboard warriors on the right just going, I don't need no gay people. Stupid. Let me know what you think in the comments below. This is definitely an interesting topic that I feel we need to talk about. And yeah, don't forget to click like, subscribe, ring that bell so you don't miss a video. And that's it. Have a great day, and if you're not, have a better one. See ya.
I'm just a ghost in your stereo, the fading memory of a shipwreck in the undertow. You're just a